Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Gown Pap in their video, and today I want to do my NFL Week 2 picks. So, let's start off the list there. We have Thursday Night Football, September 12th, 6:15 Mountain Time, Prime Video. You got the Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Bills here to win. I think the Bills look really strong there. They can actually go down the field there with Josh Allen. Allen looks like a much better strong. We'll see. He looks really strong there and stuff. The Bills' defense looks really good there. The Dolphins, they have a little bit less infuriating there. They don't actually have Tyreek Hill and might actually kind of hurt them. So I'm going to say Bills win it here over the Dolphins. So that's it for the Thursday night game. So we're on to Sunday, September 15th, 11 o'clock Mountain Time. First on 11 o'clock games, we got the New Orleans Saints at the Dallas Cowboys. Going with the Cowboys here to win. Cowboys look really good there with Dak Prescott there, who honestly will throw a lot of completions here. Technically, he actually has his favorite target like CD Lamb, who honestly might be a big target in this game here against them. The Saints there do not look the best here with Derek Carr. Derek Carr, who honestly might struggle in this game there. So I'm going to say the Cowboys win it over the Saints. Next game, we got the Tampa Bucks at the Detroit Lions. I'm going to go with the Lions here to win. I think the Lions look really strong there. I think they can actually get something fully going here against the Bucks here. Bucks, even if they won last week, they're going against a really strong Lions defense there, who honestly kept up with the Rams last week there, and I think they can actually do something here against the Bucks here. Jared Goff there, who honestly might be a big threat to the Bucks here. So I'm gonna say Lions win it over the Bucks. Next game, we got the Indianapolis Colts at the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to go with the Colts here to win. Colts there, they look really good there last week. Mostly going against the Texans there. It was mostly a back and forth thing against them. There. But I think they're going to easily beat the Packers here. Packers do not have Jordan Love there, so they're going to have a massive struggles there against this Colts team there, who honestly looks really, really good and mostly more solid there, but no Jordan Love there. It's really gonna hurt them there. I think Beanie there is gonna play backup for the Packers there. So technically, it's really gonna hurt them in the long run there. So I'm gonna say Colts win it here over the Packers. Next game, we have the New York Jets at the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to go with the Jets here to win. I think the Jets have looked really good there with Aaron Rodgers, who honestly will be playing much better than he did last week there, because that Titans team looks really, really crap there. They can't get nothing fully going there. They look pretty bad there and stuff. The Jets there, who honestly look good there with Aaron Rodgers, might actually have a field day against the Titans here. But this game's a who cares game. It's one of the shit bowls of the week. I'm going to say Jets win it. Next game, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Minnesota Vikings. Going with the Niners here to win. Niners look really strong there. I think they can get fully something going here. No Christian McCaffrey, so that kind of hurts them a little bit here. But they do have Brock Purdy, who honestly will take the game management and actually try to play this game here and actually execute here. For the Vikings there, I think it might be J.J. McCarthy's debut in this game. So he's possibly gonna go against this Niners team, who honestly looks really, really solid here. And technically, I think he's not going to do well there in his debut. I think he's not really going to do well in his debut here. So I'm going to say the Niners win it here over the Vikings. Next game, we got the Seattle Seahawks at the New England Patriots. I'm going with the Seahawks here to win. The Seahawks there did look really good against my team last week there. They looked really good there against my team last week. Mostly handing the ball there with the running back there. Geno Smith looked okay against them, but they did struggle against my team in the first half there, even if they technically bounced back. This game might be like a coin toss here. I think Drake May, I think he's going to get his debut. No, not Drake May, but I think the Patriots are going to try to get their new quarterback his first debut in this game. I just do not see what he actually can fully do against the Seahawks team, who honestly looked really strong there, and their defense does look a little bit better. But I'm going to say the Seahawks win it here over the Patriots. Patriots are just not that great. Next game, we got the New York Giants at the Washington Commanders. Going with the Commanders here. I am going to go with the Commanders here to win. Technically, Drake May, who honestly looked really, really good there against the Commanders there. He looked really, really good. He looked really good there, even in his first debut there. He didn't really struggle that much there against the Bucks last week, and he looked really, really good there. And I think he can mostly develop there and see how he is gonna do in this game here. For the Giants here, Giants do not look the best there. They mostly got embarrassed last week against the Vikings there. So I'm gonna say the Commanders actually have a little bit more advantage here, and I think they can actually get something going there. So I'm gonna say Commanders win it. Next game, we got the LA Chargers at the Carolina Panthers. I don't really like this idea, but I'm going to go with the Chargers here to win. I think the Chargers look really, really good there. Mostly killing the Raider haters off last week. They mostly killed off the Raider haters last week, and they didn't look mostly totally the best. They looked really, really good there against them. The Panthers, they look really, really shitty there. They look bad. They're mostly one of the worst teams in football right now. So I'm going to say the Chargers win it. I think the Chargers have a little bit more advantage here over the Panthers. Panthers do not look the best here. So I'm going to say Chargers win it over the Panthers. Even if I don't like it, I have to go with my rival here to win over the Panthers. Next game, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Going with the Jags here to win. I think the Jags look really, really good there, and I think they can mostly push a lot of the boundaries here against the Browns here. Browns do not look the best here. They're going to have massive struggles against the Jags here. Jags look really, really sharp there, mostly pushing against Miami last week here. They look much better there. But the Browns there, they don't have Nick Chubbs, so it's really gonna hurt them in the long run in this game. So I'm gonna say the Jags win it here. Jags might actually have the upper advantage here over the Browns. Next game, we got the Las Vegas Raider haters at the Baltimore Ravens. I am gonna go with the Ravens here to win. Ravens there, they might want to take the revenge game against the Chiefs last week. They almost won the game last week against Kansas City, and mostly because he mostly stepped out of bounds there. It was a heartbreaking loss for them. I think they're gonna technically bounce back here and mostly beat the Raider haters. Raider haters do not look the best here. I just do not see what the haters have there. They don't actually have nobody in this game here. Technically, I'm going to say the Ravens actually have a much stronger team. They look really strong here. and I'm gonna say the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Ravens here to win. Ravens look really, really strong, and I think they can beat the haters here in this game. So I'm gonna say Ravens over the haters. That's it for the 11 o'clock games. So let's move on to the 2:05 games, Mountain Time. First on the 2:05, we got the LA Rams at the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Rams here to win. I think the Rams look really, really strong there, and I think they can actually do something there with Matt Stafford there, who honestly will throw the passes there, and they look really, really good there. The Rams look really good there. They mostly were keeping up with the Lions last week there. They look really solid there. The Cardinals there, they just can't get nothing fully going there. Mostly they kept up with the Bills last week, but I think they're going to have massive struggles here against the Rams. The Rams look really, really good there, and they mostly have a more of a game plan in this game here. So I'm going to say the Rams win it here over the Cardinals. That's it for the 2:05 games. So let's move on to the 2:25 games, Mountain Time. First on the 2:25, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at my Denver Broncos. So no Russell Wilson in this game here. Russell Wilson is out there. He's mostly out with the calf injury there still. So Justin Fields will be playing against us there. Honestly, ruining our revenge game against Russell Wilson. But I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win. My Broncos there. Mostly the defense there. Our defense looks really, really good. Mostly pinning up Seattle last week there. And at the 1 yard line. Mostly the defense looks really good from based off of last week there. Mostly pinning it there. We've mostly pinned it. Our defense looks really good from last week there, and mostly pinning the Seahawks there at the 1 yard line there, and mostly getting 2 safeties off of it there. But the offense there, it needs a little bit work there. I think our offense needs a little bit work here. But I think Bo Nix there, he's at home there. This is his second debut. There is mostly Bo Nix's second debut, so I think he's going to get a little bit more comfortable at home there because you actually have the home crowd versus on the road there. Mostly last week, he was actually struggling last week because he was on the road and he was facing a really tough tough environment there. He's going to get more comfortable this week there because the game's really at home there, not in it's not in Pittsburgh there, where the environment might be also tough. But I'm going to say my Broncos win it here. I'm going to say this is my upset of the week. I'm going to take the Broncos here to win. It will be a low-scoring game. It will be a low-scoring game here. I think it was also -3 there for Pittsburgh. So technically, I'm going to take the under 3, and I might say the Broncos win it here, but it's going to be a low-scoring affair. So I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win over the Steelers. That's it for that game. So let's move on to the next game there. We have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Kansas City Chiefs. Going with the Chiefs here to win. The Chiefs look really solid there. I think they can mostly get something fully done here against this Bengals team. The Bengals do not look mostly the best here, and I think they are going to actually have a much struggles here against this Chiefs team, who honestly looks really good there with Patrick Mahomes there, who actually can go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns here. So I'm going to say the Bengals here. They might mostly upset it here. I don't know if they might upset it here. They might. Joe Burrow didn't look the best last week. He was struggling last week here. So I'm going to say I'm going to go with the Chiefs here to win over the Bengals. That's it for the 2:25 games. So let's move on to Sunday Night Football, 6:20 Mountain Time, prime time, NBC and Peacock. We got the Chicago Bears at the Houston Texans. I am going to go with the Texans here to win there. CJ Stroud there, who honestly looked really, really good last week there. He mostly executes the plays there a lot in this game. The Bears there, they're technically starting a new quarterback there. Mostly a new quarterback there against the Texans, who honestly look really, most of the Texans there does look really, really good there, and they actually have a really strong defense there. So mostly the young rookie quarterback's going to experience rookie pains in this game here. So I'm going to say, I'm going to go with the Texans here to win. I think the Texans look really, really sharp here, and I think they can mostly look, I think they're mostly going to see the young quarterback, the Bears quarterback, is going to have some major pressure in this game here. Even if they won last week, he didn't even really play until maybe 2 snaps or something last week, and they mostly sat him out. But I'm going to say young rookie quarterback versus CJ Stroud. I'm going to say the Texans win it here over the Bears. That's it for the Sunday game. So it was move on to Monday Night Football, September 16th, 6:15 Mountain Time, primetime ESPN. We got the Atlanta Falcons at the Philadelphia Eagles. Going with the Eagles here to win. I think the Eagles there looked really good against the Packers last week there. Mostly they were playing in bad field positions last week, so they didn't really did too much last week there on their defense because they were playing in bad field conditions there. So it was really, really bad for both teams to actually score there. But the Eagles look really strong there, and I think they can actually do something here against this Falcons team, who honestly lost to the Steelers, or Justin Fields and the Steelers last week there. Kirk Cousins didn't look mostly the best here. He kind of mostly was struggling last week here. He's going to have the same thing this week against the Eagles here on Monday night. So I'm going to say Eagles win it here. It's going to be an interesting game, but I think the Eagles can pull it out here and win this one. That's pretty much it there. Last week there, I went 11-5 in week 1. Overall, 11-5. So, yep. Comment, rate, my response to this bros. We like Flip Bros. Please subscribe. Hit the notification and so below to the live streams. Our response to this bros. Okay, out. And a peace.